having the loser bracket semifinal now. Whoever loses this is going to be 4th place. And they're going to face, was it Dogwater? Pretty sure it was Dogwater, right? So
I think it is Dogwater, the 4th place. I'll take a look at it here in 1 second as we see Mime and her Shifu band out here. Exodia versus Amaterasu. 2 teams who are bringing in some really exciting picks here.
oh yeah, let's see if this Ego's first pick's going to happen again. And it looks like it's going to happen.
They love
pick Blissey. Do Bliss.
It's a comfort pick. They're
It is a comfort
with
pick.
it.
Yeah. Okay, they're comfortable. Yeah. You know what? You're right. They are. But they're going to give over Scyther and Blissey most likely, which is very scary opening. Again, Blissey giving their Bliss assistance to a Scyther diving in. It's just brutal.
All right. Let's see what we got coming out here from Exodia as our next couple picks. Slowbro feels like it's been just the big counter to this Scyther play, and I'm not surprised to see it right here. And here we go. They've got their Tyranitar. They've got their comfort. I feel like Exodia is just settling into a lot of their comfort picks right here, which is not really a bad thing. I mean, if they're incredible with these Pokemon, then they're able to really make a lot happen here. Nudo possibly bringing out that Blastoise. So much Blastoise in NA.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think it's a very strong Pokemon as well. I do think the Unite move is still one of the best, right? And they're going for a lot of front lines, so maybe just helping out that Scyther when he dives in against Slowbro to not just die. But they're running into Tyranitar and having not a lot of damage is very scary. They really have to pick a last Pokemon right here that does a lot of damage. Is it going to be maybe a Decidueye for the side of Fan or a Delphox? I would assume a Delphox or Glaceon.
Yeah, I was just gonna say a Delphox looks amazing into Exodia's comp right here. So we'll see what they end up going with. And of course, Decidueye always a possibility here. But yeah, there is the bird.
Thinking about it.
Birds.
He does like his birds. And he picks it against Mew and Greninja for the side of Exodia. So a lot of damage for Exodia, actually. And then
Greninja, a Pokemon that has fallen off super hard.
Yeah.
Where did Greninja go?
Surprised that Hash is going not for a Dodrio right here. I feel like Dodrio would fit their comp still super well as well. So going for the Greninja instead. He had an insane Dodrio earlier today. They just barely lost, right? They just barely lost. And he had amazing Dodrio showing, but decides to go for Greninja instead. And it's going to be difficult to get those resets against this tanky Amaterasu. Of course, they have the Scyther and the Decidueye, but Decidueye is always very far away. He has Spirit Checker. He's going to stay very far back. And then Scyther, of course, is, I mean, that's Scyther, right?
Yeah, Scyther has just been
he's going to KO, he's just going to one-shot you before you can even reach him, so...
Exactly. As soon as it sees Greninja, I mean, Greninja is in a lot of trouble against a Pokemon like that. Also, if one arrow finds its mark on any of the squishier targets on the side of Exodia, it feels like an arrow combo with that Scyther Unite move, it's over. That Pokemon doesn't exist.
And look, Exodia again doing the same as earlier. Larvitar going alone to top path, and we have the triple pot path going with the Eldegoss and a Slowpoke, and the third one is the Mew, right? Yes, the Mew. And we have Hash just taking the entire jungle. He's going to try to get level 9 as fast as possible. And there's Larvitar on top. Let's see if Nudo can just deny him right here with the Sky Bash Water Gun. It's kind of like a budget Lucario combo. If you want to get this last hit in, and he's going to get it. He's going to score 11 points, and they're just going to try to annoy Larvitar as much as they can.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard, obviously, for Borak actually able to get that secure. I'm pretty impressed by that right there, as we've got 3 on the bottom here for Exodia. That's the advantage they get from only sending 1 top. This really feels like that old, 1-1-3 strategy that we used to see in a lot of tournaments. Actually, Greninja heading in here, maybe trying to pick something up on Yeet Fan right there. They targeted it, but not able to get the KO, as Trainer is coming down here as the Scyther. Big dual wing beat, just letting him know I'm here and I'm going to rip you to shreds if you get anywhere close to this little bird with a headband. Bora getting pushed back here in this top path, as we've got the center bird spawning here at 850. Big Surf pushing him back. It looks like Snorlax is going down, and it is. That's the power of 4 Pokemon.
Yeah, that's what Amaterasu has to be careful about. They just have to not die right down here. But he's the eject buttons to the top. He's going to go down as well. I think that's what Amaterasu just can't do, right? They just have to give up on bot lane if the enemies are 4. Or just play it much more safe. Just let maybe Rowlet try to steal some away, but not go too deep. And they get punished instantly for it. And this is what Exodia plays for. They want to win that bot lane very, very hard. And they Larvitar, though. It's only level 4. Really hasn't got much experience, but no Hash is here. They're overextended. Of course, going for this Larvitar. They've played very safe. Can Hash find a KO right here? Nudo's going to eject button away, and looks like they're both banded out alive.
That's disappointing. I love the play there from Exodia. Of course, if that Greninja was one level higher, everyone goes down in that moment. It doesn't have its Surf. It can't get the resets right here. Right now, Trainer is level 7. Still, we don't have a Greninja. Might have a little bit of an advantage here. Actually, here comes the Greninja. Big Surf into the Snorlax and able to pick up that KO. Mew getting the secure right there as Greninja runs down to this bottom path and looking to eat some birds, Chris.
Oh, yeah, he's going to go for this Rowlet. He just wants to focus it down. I mean, it just does literally nothing right now. They can get 19 in and 17. I could leave it at 3 points right here. Maybe get one more point in as well. Destroying early goals is just not a good idea, because then this Rowlet is going to get free experience. Instead, they can just keep having Rowlet run to this bottom path and just KO it over and over again, diving those goals. So you'd never want to finish off a goal this early. We have now the Altaria spawning, and they have to be watching out for this Greninja. If he gets those resets on Altarias, it's so difficult to fight in. He's looking for the surfs right now, finds one, finds two. Snorlax dropping super, super low again. But this time, oh, the Electro Ball almost gets him down with the light screen.
Wow.
Powered there. Oh my god.
So strong. If Greninja had noticed that and was a little closer, he's able to pick up that KO right here. 4 seconds now until we have this bottom Reggie spawning here. A lot of priority given to it. Regice. Snorlax jumping in right here, trying to push this Greninja back. And here comes the Unite move from that Scyther. Ready to go. Picks up 2 right there. Trying to slash up Rex here as well. That's going to be another KO. A big triple KO on the side of Amaterasu. Greninja here has its Unite, but it's really hard to fight against 4 members of it. He's going in. He's trying to make something happen right here. This might be a big mistake for this Greninja. Not able to output enough damage fast enough. Their health was way too high. Still trying to pick up this KO. Maybe it gets War Turtle here. Yes, finally someone goes down.
They at least get 1 KO right now. And yeah, Amaterasu is always on point on this first Reggie fight. Just like last game as well, lost against Ascended, they were always winning all those Reggie fights. And they do it again. This time Hash is not in time either. He wasn't level 9 yet. He stayed to farm level 9 and he was too late to the fight. His team already down, getting obliterated by Scyther. Needfan now level 8. He's going to start throwing out the Spirit Jackets. It was quite funny to see that top lane right now. Yeah, the Pupitar against Dutchfix spot top lane, top health. Both just being up there trying to get some experience and to get the evolutions done. And we actually have a Tyranitar.
We finally have a Tyranitar here, made its way to the fight, and we're going to see what kind of difference it could make as they're getting pushed around a little bit here in this top path. We still got that Surf, Hydro Pump, Blastoise, big Solar Beam, big Blastoise Unite move, only able to hit 2 right here as they're actually pushing Tyranitar back towards their goal. Mew continuing to follow right here. We've got the big Spirit Shackles coming in. Huge Bliss assistance on the Scyther as Scyther's looking to clean up the rest of this fight right here. 2 down on the side of Exodia. And they are now just going to pull back.
Yeah, Amaterasu finding some nice KOs there on the back of Scyther. And Tyranitar just couldn't confirm any KOs. He kind of just got pushed around a lot there. He couldn't really find... He did have a lot of damage, I think, in this team fight, but just couldn't confirm any KOs. And now Yidfan's here going to start auto-taking Slow Brew, dropping very, very low on HP. Spirit Check's going to fly through. Solar Beam to maybe defend, but I think this Reggie is going to go in. Yeah, the Surf and Block are going to be enough to stop it from happening. And 40 points go in for the Scyther as well, claiming a lot of experience for himself. 135 points so for Amaterasu, 78 for Exodia. And Exodia needs to make something happen to come back into this game. Scyther 2 levels up on this Greninja already, but actually Snorlax almost dying again. He's being very aggressive, makes it away, and we have another Reggie already happening on bot side.
Yeah, Reggie spawning once again. I feel like the story of this has just been Trainer absolutely dominating with this Scyther, the Blissey being support for it right there. It having its Unite move at that first Reggie was the big difference maker. 1 level up changed everything right there as we have a huge Solar Beam pushing him back a little bit right here. And it looks like Hash diving into the back lane right here, but getting punished for it once again. Nice fight there from Amaterasu. Big Unite moves coming in. Another Blastoise Unite, another Scyther Unite secured there by the Spirit Shackle. 2 down on the side of Exodia as they're going to continue trying to pick up these KOs. That's a 3rd down here. Rex also going down. Nice plays by Amaterasu. They're fighting so well as a team. Hash coming in here deciding to see if there's anything they could do. This goal is going down. Big overcap too. 35 over in the bottom path.
Hash trying to go for a play right here, but it's always funny. The Surf Hydro Pump, you don't even realize Blastoise is so strong until you get stunned by it for like 4 seconds. And just like, wow, he just stunned me and I couldn't do anything. And he just died in the Surf Hydro Pump. The Sidra Unite moving right here with the knock. He's gonna get Greninja. Not sure what the Bliss assistance was for. Kind of just used it. Maybe they thought there's gonna be more members of Exodia being there, but Greninja's gonna get taken down. And he kind of lost on the team fight on bot there. He was very aggressive, looking for the Sidra, going so deep, and ends up just getting surfed and Hydro Pumped and not being able to use the Surf for smoke screen to get back out. You have another fight maybe happening on top in 10 seconds. Scyther level 40 now.
It just feels like Greninja is trying to do everything Scyther is doing and not really making any of it happen, unfortunately. Nice big Spirit Shackle hits 2 members of Amaterasu there. The Pollen Puff going to heal them back up as we're just kind of waiting here, deciding what's going to happen, what team's going to move in. We do have the Tyranitar moving in here. Another Blastoise Unite. That Energy Amp's going to make it possible to have that back in time. Greninja coming in here, picking up a massive 2 KOs, trying to chase out a third. Blissey ends up running away. Blastoise is going to go down. No, Blastoise actually makes it out. Unbelievable. That was almost 4 down on the side of Amaterasu. What a save there by the Blissey.
Yeah, and Sonic's almost going down as well, but the focus point of Blastoise is keeping it alive. But stay, he loses it now for the Rayquaza fight if it happens instantly. Hash now almost level 14. They break the goal. They close the gap only to 90 points difference now. Nuno's gonna hit level 13 right here. Honestly, I don't even know what the plus is. It Surf Plus? What does Surf Plus even do? Is it a bigger shield?
I actually don't even know. It finally gets the shield that Mew gets the whole time. It gets it at level 13.
Yeah, right. So, and then Mew has a baseline, yeah. Very funny. Reggie Rock now being taken by Exodia. Maybe Ronin can somehow steal it away, but it's kind of risky. If he dies right here, he's going to be dead for the Rayquaza spawn.
Yeah, I think they're just going to have to let that go. Possible egg steal. Doesn't happen.
That was close.
Secured. It was really close. Secured by the side of Exodia. 163, 257. Amaterasu is up, so they don't have to make the plays here, which means they get to fire a lot of arrows into the side of Exodia and just wait for them to make a mistake right here. Throwing a little bit of a dual wing beat, maybe trying to convince them that they're hopping in for this fight. They just need someone on Exodia to overextend and try to punish them. Here comes the Tyranitar, possibly starting our fight right now, Chris. The Spirit Shackle's still flying right here as both teams are still sort of dancing with each other.
Amaterasu is giving Exodia a lot of space. They have to be careful that Rayquaza doesn't get ripped, and he's jumping in. Bliss Assassin goes on to the Decidueye. They try to keep it alive. Tyranitar's also running onto the Decidueye. They want to really KO this Decidueye. Blissey getting caught in the mix as well, almost going down, but they can't confirm it. Greninja has to probably recall on top, and he's going to score 100 points and put Exodia into the lead. While this Unite move is gone now, but he only lost his own Unite move. You have Blastoise and Blissey gone for the side of Amaterasu. Slowbro Unite goes on to Scyther, and they picked on Scyther. Now Exodia can maybe win this team fight. Nudo is also dropping super low, has the Surf, looking maybe for Hydro Pump. Can he get it though? The Heavy Slam back out. The Decidueye Unite moves there. It's coming out onto Yitfan now. He's the only damage left. But the Spirit Jackets are not going to be enough damage. He does hit Mew there, but Mew's still going to live for now. And they're on Ray. They're at half HP already. And Exodia, Amaterasu is trying to find their way in. Who's going to get this last hit? We have a Surf ready. He's going to be the best last hit right now. Can he make it happen though? Does he get locked up maybe? Smokes win in the end, and they get it. It goes over to Exodia. They're going to claim this Rayquaza thanks to Mew. After winning a team fight, they're going to start scoring points right now. And we have 40 seconds left, Jake.
Wow, huge fight there from Exodia. Massive catch, like you said. They were able to take down that Scyther using that Slowbro Unite, which is the whole point of having that Pokemon on the team. Able to shut it down. Greninja did not get KO'd when it jumped in on that Decidueye. And because of that, they put the points on the board, but then realized they were completely zoned out of that pit, and they start ripping that while Decidueye is away. Perfect timing there from Exodia. Really close on that secure, though. Got a little dicey there at the end, and Mew able to take it down.
They got a bit dicey, but they had the last hitting on their favor. That's why they went for it, right? It's not necessarily a flip. If you have the better last hitting moves, it's not a flip, right? They had Surf, they had Solar Beam ready, maybe even Electro Ball Light Screen also does a lot of damage to last hit it. And Yitfan was nowhere to be close. Scyther just respawned, he was making its way there. So the only thing I could maybe steal away would be the Surf or Hydro Pump of Blastoise, which can happen. But they took the risk because they knew that's going to be the best shot at winning the game. And they take down the first match against Amaterasu.
Beautiful play right there. And you know, one thing that you'll notice is they got the Bliss assistance early in that fight, probably on the wrong Pokemon, but, you know, they had to do it to keep Yeet alive in that moment.
A second draft right here, Amaterasu against Exodia. Amaterasu having first pick this time around. Last time was Exodia. They banned Dodrio. They don't want Hash to play it. He had very good showing against GT with it, and they might consider a Mew first pick. Urshifu also banned. And now checking over to Mr. Mime. They're obviously a strong Pokemon. They might want to secure early on. Leaves Blissey open, but again, they don't care that Blissey's open because Exodia is not going to pick it unless... Plot twist? Maybe they pick Blissey this time around. They're not going to pick Bliss, they're going to pick Eldegoss. So they know they're going to get Blissey anyways. Rex checking out the Slowbro again. And he's just only playing Slowbro.
I'm back, baby!
There's the
How
Eldegoss.
Are you, Chris?
I'm doing, just looking at some Eldegoss.
Looking at some Eldegoss right here as we see Dodrio. Urshifu with the big bands, grabbing that Scyther. Eldegoss as a first pick. They need it. Technically a second pick, but a first pick in our hearts.
I need to make a time check because I paused an accident. So I'm at 9, 8.
Oh. I'm at 12,
7,
11,
6,
10, 9.
I changed
8,
over.
7, 6. Now
Wait.
I'm at 19, 18,
Okay.
17, 16,
I'm
15,
at 12.
14, 13, 12, 11,
All right.
10,
There we go.
9, 8, 7,
6.
6, 5,
Yeah. Maybe it should
19,
be fine.
18, 17.
Bora's back
Hold
on the
on, where are we?
Trinita. Yeah, you
15.
can. Yeah, Jake, you can count.
Where are we?
You can
12,
count.
11. Thank you.
Those counting states are just incredible.
Yeah, I mean, just a little praise is all I ask for. I can do all
No,
the
it's
numbers.
incredible. We have now, there's Relentless playing actually Mew, so Exodia does play Mew. We won during last game, I think, if they do it, and they do play Mew. Glaceon, maybe the last pick, and Creed Fan going back on the Cramorant. Not going for the Sidgeway a second time, and there's a Glaceon. Amaterasu again with a very tanky team comp, very difficult as well to take down low mobility. Scyther and Cramorant low mobility. Blastoise is very tanky. Blissey Mime obviously very tanky Pokemon. So, looking very strong. Exodia going for their Tyranitar. I had to go Slowbro. I feel like they've been playing the Slowbro every single game.
Slowbro is really solid. I mean, what a crazy defender here. Wasn't Cram banned? Someone's asking if Cram was banned. Who would ban Cram? How could you ban the Cram?
No one would ban Cram. That's not allowed. That's actually against the rules. So
it's against the rules of rivals. Can't ban
it's
Cram.
Against the rules.
We should have said
Jake
you have to
tournament?
ban LD. Yeah, no way.
Yeah, no way.
Graham doesn't have its cowboy hat on. I actually think I have to fine them for that. Ugh.
Oh, I mean, so I think you have to. It's in the rules as well.
Jeez. Buy the HoloWare. It's just a cowboy hat. Just buy it.
Might have to take out a loan for it, but it's totally worth it.
If you have to take out a loan to buy that cowboy hat, you're in more trouble than the HoloWare is overpriced. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying that the HoloWare is not expensive, all right? If you think the cost of a full video game isn't worth HoloWare, I can't argue too much with you sometimes, but if you got to take out a loan, you're in bigger trouble. And we got a pause happening.
We got a pause.
For the cause, Chris.
Pause for the cause. All right.
Might as well give a big shout out to Nouns Esports for putting this whole thing on. Of course, I'm going to give a big shout out. This is bold right here, but I'm going to give a big shout out to CrisHeroes for doing this with me. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, we should have done this earlier, I feel like. Oh, you're talking about it, right? We should have done this earlier. But we finally did it, and it's exciting. It's so fun. And we had amazing games. And honestly, I can't wait for Sunday.
Oops. I put up a poll, Chris, and I did the wrong names. I can't wait for Sunday either. I really want to see who's going to go up against Tally Bobo. Of course, I want to see all the games, but I really want to see who's going to go up against Tally Bobo.
Oh, yeah. But now it's looking like Ascendant or GT. Of course, the loser bracket run can still happen from either Team Exodia or Amaterasu. Again, Amaterasu had very close games against Ascendant, so they're not out yet either. Exodia, though, 1-0 ahead right now. So Amaterasu has to pull it back. They have to bring it back right now.
Here we go. Heading into our game. Game number 2. Amaterasu needs this win. They've been playing some really impressive games here, but they have had some trouble closing them out, it feels like.
100%. They struggle to late game a tiny bit. But they're always against up at Tyranitar, so Tyranitar is a problem for late game. Now we have Mime and Cramorant on board, and Cramorant looks like he's stuck on position. Something maybe with the controls are not working correctly. Seems to be kind of weird, but no, the defense is walking.
Place to hang out. You just want to hang out right there.
What a huge whirlpool as well.
One of the biggest whirlpools ever. All 3 members of Exodia were in that for a little while. Bit of a hot tub stream happening in this bottom path right here, and it looks like our view count's exploding. Oh my gosh! Here we go. Okay, and they're still fighting.
Again, 3 bot lane for Exodia, leaving that Larvitar. I still can't believe they played like this. It's so funny to see, but it seems to be working out for them. I mean, they're still currently 1-0 up. And they're looking for, again, for this 4 bottom push. Amaterasu this time deciding to just not even risk being bot lane. Just, again, bully this Larvitar. Why not, right? Just maybe try to snipe some of these Atarias with Whirlpool. Stay safe, defend your goal, and let Scyther destroy top path as much as he can. He's picking already a lot of experience up. And you're going to pick up all those Atarias very easily, too.
Wow, it's interesting. You know, actually, both teams have an unorthodox, clear in their central area. We have Exodia leaving the 2 farm right there. And we have Amaterasu playing this very odd 1-1-3 that really doesn't exist in the meta anymore. Both teams making it work somehow. Yeet Fan getting pushed back here. Rolling in a little bit of trouble. That Mime rolling in the deep. I can't believe it's still around. My goodness, it lives, comes back and gets a berry, and it's still fighting. How did it live through that boosted attack right there? Hash getting pushed back, Glaceon having to head back into that central area right now. Wow, what a fight. I can't believe Mime lived on nothing.
Yeah, Focus Man being the MVP again, just barely getting him out alive on 1 HP, proccing there. And Solar Beam is getting used by Mute, hitting all three, doing a crazy amount of damage. And Exodia now having the Pupitar on top, so honestly, he's probably didn't do it too bad himself, but Amaterasu's Wartorch already level 7. 20 looking for this mid-fight right now, is gonna die with Wing Beat in, just trying to take out the Ataria, but I actually don't think he got it. He didn't really gain experience from it.
Here, looking at what's happening from Exodia, I mean, they're sharing experience pretty well, but it's going to be a problem if Amaterasu walks to this bottom path with a Scyther at level 9. And it seems that's very, very likely as we're at 740 and it's already 8.5. That Unite move is such a huge difference maker. Looking to possibly pick up a KO? No, just grabbing some more experience. Maybe another stack there. I didn't see their items from earlier. A lot of people play an attack weight on that Scyther.
Oh yeah, for sure, could be an attack weight. I don't want them to break this goal though, to give Lavita some, or Pupitar to some experience now. Just gonna try to maybe KO him again. Bora's dropping super low, but the Dark Pool's gonna land on Udo. They're dropping super low, the Icy Wind is able to follow it, but not enough damage here onto the water to take him down yet. Icy Wind Glaceon still needs some time before it really starts doing a lot of damage. You also have to connect the Freeze Dry, otherwise you don't get the special attack bonus from it. So always have to connect those, and Amaterasu looking in for this bottom veggie fight again. Can they win it? One more time. We actually have a Surf. Jake, we have a Surf.
Surf, Cram, Surf, Air Slash. I don't know if we've got a misclick or if it's what they actually wanted to play here, but here comes that Unite move that I was just talking about. Picking up 1, 2 KOs right here, just ripping apart the side of Exodia. Those big sights coming in. We have a Unite move. Wow, what a steal there with the Icy Wind. Glaceon throws the Unite and actually gets that right here, trying to push them back. They still lose their slow, bro, but they were able to take that objective right here, trying to fight them off this goal a little bit. The Surf coming in, and they're actually looking to break this thing here, Chris.
Yeah, they want to break this goal, which, I mean, is probably fine, opening up bot path a bit, but in the end, it's not going to give them too much either. Mime is getting chased down on one of my Icy Wind's going to be the deal. Electrobolt's going to land, and Mime is just going to live on 1 HP multiple times here, yet again with the Blissey helping obviously out, the Power Stop healing him back up, and now he's just full to full HP, just 1 second later. Trainer, level 10, giving the blue buff over to the Cramorant for some cooldown reduction. They're going to move towards top path. I want to see what the Surf does. Do you think it's a misclick?
I don't know. I'm really not sure. Surf Air Slash is a build that I really don't see too often. Huge Unite move from the Blastoise with the Bliss assistance, surfing on in, pushing them off the goal here. The question is, are they trying to break this so that they can do something with this Regieleki? Here comes another Cram Unit. Obviously, they're trying to break it. That's only a 7 overcap. They want this goal gone, and they're going to rip this objective off the map right now.
That was a huge Blastoise Unite hitting 4, but sadly no follow-up for the Surf Amaterasu. They break the goal, but the only promise now that they broke both goals, which means they're gonna start starving on experience. They switch out all these NDDs to their side, to the enemy team. They're gonna start spawning top and pot path, those NDDs on the safe side. It's gonna be very difficult for Amaterasu to actually find experience. So you can see they're really just walking around, maybe looking for some waiting camps. Slowbro's defending bot, they're gonna look for the spot and push right here. Slowbro is aware of it. He's gonna start surfing it, but he's also getting surfed away. What a plot twist.
Whoa.
He gets surfed away himself, and he gets taken down. And that was a huge play for Amaterasu. They get 40 and 29 and 262 points already. And it actually worked out this Regieleki in their favor.
Maybe they're saying, look, we don't know if we're going to win this end fight and take Ray. We need to put points on the board. A lot of points on the board early. And they're really doing it here. But you're right. They do start to get to a point where they're a little experience starved. There just isn't as much spawning on their side of the map. So they give their opponents the ability to catch up in level right here. Reg Ice, they also might be in a little trouble here because they don't have a Unite move in this moment. It looks like they're targeting that site. They're huge Blastoise Unite, though, coming back in. Reg Ice is getting very, very low. And it's secured actually by the Cramorant. I think it was just bouncing off that Mew right there for a big secure.
And he hits a Surf on Mew's face, going to keep chasing. But no, Mew's going to get away with the Surf quite easily. Amaterasu with a huge teamfight win off the Blastoise Unite. Eldegoss got blown apart, didn't have Unite move yet for itself. Really still lacking it, even though they have these NDDs. Eldegoss is struggling for experience. Quite weird. They're going to see this blue buff away as well. Mew's not in time with the Surf, and Amaterasu's 265 points still. Almost a 200-point lead. But there's still 2 minutes to go until Rayquaza spawns, and again, they're going to struggle for some experience now. And this Tyranitar is going to have a lot of experience to farm, thanks to those NDDs on the top right side.
Yeah, pushing them around here. Roland possibly looking to sneak some points here into this bottom path. Again, it looks like they're just really looking to score early. They're in great position here for this top path if they want to head to it, because members of Exodia are actually spending their time getting a lot of experience here. But it looks like no one's prioritizing it yet. Just looking for farm of their own as Regieleki is spawning and no one's even close to it.
Yeah, they're just ignoring it completely. Now Amaterasu is slowly looking for it, but they don't want to lose spot goal, right? That's the thing. If they're all good for a spot lane to take Regieleki, Exodia is going to look for the spot and push. And now Amaterasu might just be sniffing it out. They're coming from the side. They're going to flank it. The serve is going to miss completely from Nudo. He's stuck in a very bad position now. He's dropping super low, but the Scyther with one reset is going to go for Edigos. Going to double hit over to the Mew. It's going to try to finish it off. Taranta's also going to fall next. Unless the Ancient Power is going to be enough to get him out of harm, and it does. The serve of Mew also there. Buying some more time, but now the Mew might go down. Does he have still another serve up? No, he gets confused against the wall and absolutely destroyed. Still 2 KOs for the side of Amaterasu, and that's exactly it, right? If they go for Regieleki, Exodia wouldn't gotten away with it, but Amaterasu is smart enough to realize we can't go for it and just straight up run back to bot.
Also, let's be fair. They don't have any experience anywhere else. They're just going to look for KO. There's nowhere for them to get experience from. So they're like, all right, well, we're just going to take a big fight right here. Exodia heading down there. But yeah, Amaterasu countered right back and said, you're not going for Regieleki. We know what you're up to. Nice play there by Amaterasu as Exodia now wants to take this because they don't want that walking towards their tier 2. Amaterasu picking up this Registeel in the bottom path. Going to set them up for a pretty good fight coming up here. In 15 seconds, they're actually pushing towards this top goal. This could turn very quickly into the Ray fight if they wanted to. That walks right now. They're just going to let that tick over before someone throws 50 in there, as this fight might actually be breaking out as we move towards this path here. Mime moving in with this Unite move here. Glaceon throwing some damage out. The Solar Beam from the Mew. Everyone actually backing off for just a sec.
They do the Regieleki, but they don't even score 100 points with it, so maybe they make their way up to now. They're scared that Amaterasu just goes for Rayquaza instantly. So Glaceon's gonna maybe score. No, they can't score with it. Yuno says Unite move up, he's looking for the surf's gonna miss it, but Slowbro's already down. But so is Scyther. Scyther gets picked off. He doesn't get his Unite move out. That's huge for the South Exodia. There's Blissey into Blastoise Unite. They're doing so much damage right now, and Rayquaza gets Hydro pumped. It's getting secured by Nudo. He's gonna secure it for Amaterasu and keep them in this tournament with that Rayquaza secure. But Scyther getting obliterated there. That could have been the chance for Exodia, but the Blissey into Blastoise Unite is just too much damage and wonderfully played by Nudo.
Incredible fight. I mean, just a wild one. As soon as that Reggie walked, yeah, Exodia was in this tough spot where they think, well, wait, do we go score this? And the second they move a Pokemon up to go score, it puts Amaterasu in a perfect position to start this rip right here. And that was just a pit of death there for Exodia. That huge Blastoise Unite, followed by the Bliss Assistant's Hydro Pump for the secure. Surprising amount of burst damage.
Heading into game number 3 for the Ben phase. What are the bands going to look like this time? Exodia has first pick. They do have first pick, and we have Dodrio and Mr. Mime band. Dodrio and Mr. Mime being gone. These are bands, they want to deal with it. But at least a lot open. Ushifu's open, Scyther, Blissey, Mew. And they're going to first pick Edigos. I really need to talk to one of their players. I really want to wonder what this Edigos is about. I guess they're going to stick out 2 of the 4 Pokemon, right? They're going to get Mew, Urshifu, Blissey. Is Amaterasu actually just going to pick Slowbro away for the first time? Looks like they're going to do so. They're going to pick up Slowbro and Urshifu. I do like it, though. Denying the Slowbro. They know they're going to get Blissey because they don't play Blissey on Exodia. And that Slowbro also is going to deny a Scyther in case Ash wants to go for the Scyther yet again. We have that Slowbro to counter it instantly. But wait! Plot twist! Plot twist. They pick it out in the final game, in the elimination game. They pull out the Blissey with the Edigos. Alright, that is now a big plot twist. Big plot twist. And now we have Amaterasu picking Blissey and Delphox. I did not see everyone coming, honestly. The first time they pick up Blissey now this time, and it's gonna be with an Edigos together in one team. Trenta and Dragon Knight? No?
Yo, I'm back.
Jake, okay, it's so terrible. What? Yeah, hey, what up? Okay, sorry. Jake, what up?
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. You know, you're just finished your thought about Jake being so terrible.
Exactly. That we have a Blissey pick for Exodia. What do you think?
I'm terrible.
What a plot twist.
That actually is surprising. They have not been playing, but at least they got that Eldegoss as a first pick, right? So they still have that. Urshifu on the side of Amaterasu. Obviously, I wasn't here for a second. Sorry about that. I was saving
These support life. First picks are so weird. Do you know what happened in Asia today?
What happened?
So, a good team they lost one game to Clefable, which didn't even do much, and they decided to, in the next 2 games, first pick Clefable. And win with it. But it didn't do anything. They won with it twice, first picking it. But they just first picked the game. They're like,
something.
Yeah, I guess so.
It had to have done something, right?
Yeah. Looks like it, so quite funny. But we have a Hooper. Hooper last pick for the self Amaterasu. They could have been for Clefable, I feel like.
Soon. I think Hoopa, I mean, we've got some big buffs coming for this Pokemon. We could see Hoopa really entering the meta again very, very soon.
Oh yeah, with the buffs, I guess it could happen. Do we, I mean, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I hope not, but maybe.
Not
I guess
my
we just
favorite,
have the PTSD from, you know, everyone spawning on Rayquaza and then just, or Zapdos and doing it instantly, but I guess those times, I come back, so I'm a bit worried.
Here we go. Our final match between Exodia and Amaterasu here. One of these teams is going to be moving on in their bracket, in the loser's bracket here. The other one, of course, is going to be our 4th place team from North America, who is going up against, I believe, Dogwater. That we found
yes.
there. Yes.
They will be against Dogwater. And this time they have 2 top lane. They're setting the Gossifleur to help out Larvitar instead of him being alone again on top. So changing up a bit, maybe they will find relays. It's just not working out too well to just leave this Larvitar on top alone. And just a bit too weak, it doesn't get too much experience early on. It just takes long for it to be active and doesn't really have any impact in the game. So finally some assistance for this little guy up here.
Yeah, it's possibly this is exactly what they're going to need to bring this Pokemon online, right? We're going to have to see if it works out or if it just ends up being the same level anyway because it's a Tyranitar in lane and it has a lot of trouble. I got to say, you know, seeing Urshifu on the side of Amaterasu here, I feel like you always have to bet on the team with the Urshifu. It's so hard to deal with.
Yeah, for sure, but Exodia does have a Blissey this time around, so they have the Safeguard potentially being picked up. I really hope they go for Safeguard. And they have also an Edigos for additional healing hash, diving in right here, looking maybe for a KO. But now just trying to secure these Atarias. They're looking for a dive though. He wants to get those 9 points into Evolve to Blissey, and he's going to succeed. 10 out to go in for Scyther. Mew can't score, it's 20 points. That's totally fine. Rex just wanted to score to get his evolution done. Hooper porting people to bot side. There's Viclo being charged up. They're going to get this in DD quite easily, and Scyther probably just going to stay bot lane right now because we have Larvitar now going towards the jungle to pick up all that experience. And Ron is getting chased right here. Has the surf though. We see a lot of surf also in America.
Ooh.
Lots of surf.
Clever little play there from that Slowbro. I mean, I like the hyperspace hole, taking it at the last possible second, so they did not know it was up for a moment there. And now we're getting ready to fight over these 8-minute birds that are spawning here in the center. Trainer right now, just picking up some more experience. Can't really out-secure a Wicked Blow. It's just simply impossible. Nudo in a lot of trouble. Nice big Dark Pulse. Sends it to the Pokemon Center as they score in this top path. Got an evolution here for Eldegoss finally, and once again, just heading home through that portal. I don't know. We could see Hoopa come back. I really think Hoopa could.
Yeah, probably with the buffs for sure. And now Hubert actually has some experience this game. Already 7.5. This Trainer evolution should happen very soon. Trainer though level 8 on this Big Blow Shifu, currently the highest in the game. We only have Scyther level 6, so he's just struggling a tiny bit right now for that experience. But again, he gave over his jungle. Electro Ball is hitting Slowbro, and he's dropping super lows. Entire HP is just blue for his passive. And we can't heal it back up though because he doesn't do any damage right now. 20 seconds for bot, and then we have Ataria spawning already right now. The Big Blow's being charged up. They're just going to try to kill these Atarias, but I feel like he kind of missed it. I really didn't see the sound or hear anything about the Big Blow at all.
All of it. Yeah,
he missed it completely.
Every single piece of it right there. Weirdly enough, just being pushed away from some of the CC moves on both of the teams right here. And right now, yeah, we have this really unfortunate situation for Hash, the Scyther on the side of Exodia, where they don't have a level 9. We have a level 9 on the side of Amaterasu. They basically just have to give this. Maybe they could look for a steal, but no, they just completely give away this objective.
Did you just see Puberta 1v1ing a Wartortle on top? That just happened. He's going to score as well again. He actually 1v1 the Wartortle. Trainer just on the chase with a Big Blow, but it's not barely just not in range. You could have maybe Unite moved as well, but he probably didn't think it was too worth it. But he did use the eject button for this play. And didn't quite get it. Amaterasu looking for this Regieleki. They still have Big Blow, of course. I mean, it's always up. And Tyranitar evolution is done though. He's going to maybe look for the fight. Ancient Power is going to be charged up any moment now. Is he going to look for this fight? Yes, he's going in. He's going to dodge the surf with it, but the Big Blow is being charged, and there's just no chance. And Tyranitar also meanwhile is taking so much damage from the Big Blow as collateral damage. He's also going to get taken out. Amaterasu is going to look for this push now. Can they get Regieleki in? Yes. Exodia doesn't even try to defend it. They know it's not going to happen. And they're probably just going to score 40 points right here. Yeah, they can't make a bigger overcap happen. They all have too many points to just score there.
Wow, Exodia just feels like is in a lot of trouble at the start of this match. It feels like everything is kind of going wrong for them, and it's been since they've given more support to Tyranitar, oddly enough. But it is now level 9, a lot earlier than we see it. So obviously they wanted to prioritize this thing getting some experience because, like you said, Chris, it just wasn't making the impact they wanted it to, especially throughout most of the game. We're actually giving another buff possibly over to T-Tar. It looks like it, maybe.
Yeah, jeez. Some more experience. He's getting everything right now. I mean, they need it. At this point, Scyther kind of already missed his power spike, maybe. in the first 5 minutes, really couldn't get anything done yet, so now they kind of have to just put all their baskets, all their things, eggs into their Torrenta basket. That's how you say it, I'm pretty sure. Ushifo,
they're not playing eggs. It's like this safeguard helping hand Blissey. Easy mistake to make there, Chris.
Yeah,
Easy
Blissey,
actually, Rex getting caught right here, or Shifu looking possibly for another fight. Hash trying to stop something right here. They may have wanted to jump on them right there, but are also just going to get healthy and get ready for this bottom objective that Exodia might be able to contest a lot better than last time. As Blastoise is staying top, maybe looking to make a sneaky goal happen here, but definitely keeping Scyther up there, which might be just valuable enough no matter what.
Yeah, Amaterasu again, that big blow, but Torrenta charging in onto the Fox. So that's useful. He is totally fine. Unite is being used onto the Mew, and it doesn't have any chance. Doesn't have fully itself. Safeguard was not there. Do they? I couldn't just reach it. They probably have to just keep it for it. Torrenta moving in again, now full HP. Still had the Blissey on him, shouting up another ancient power, hitting 4 characters with stunning all of them. He's stomping the ground. He also gets the Reggie. This Torrenta has time to shine, but he's still going to fall in the end. Not enough support then from the Edigos, landing a bit too late. Can't heal it back up alive. The point puff might finish off the quick blow. Ushifo, and yes, double KO now for the Scyther, looking for some more. Can they also get Slowbo? Triple KO for the Scyther. Looking also for Roland. He just doesn't want to run away for some reason. He's just sticking around. He's also going to get taken down. 40 points going for Scyther. They sadly miss out on 13 points right there. But Amaterasu with that 4-man ancient power stun, just kind of winning the team fight.
Yeah, that was a beautiful fight from Exodia there. I mean, incredible. And then Scyther finally making it down. I am so dumb, Chris, that I forgot. I was thinking, what's going on with this Blastoise? It's actually going to stay top and just distract them. Then I forgot that they have a Hoopa, and the Hoopa move brought the team down. I honestly completely forgot that that's how that Pokemon worked for a minute there. Yeah,
with Hoopa, you can always be top in bot and just make it to the team fight. Doesn't matter where it is, thanks to Hoopa, Unbound. Exodia going for the switch deck, but Scyther jumping in with the Unite move. Delphox overextending. And now they might just get rolled over. Double KO for the Scyther again. And Amaterasu, Delphox just being too aggressive right there. Not respecting Exodia's counter engage, thinking he is just gonna get out. I mean, he's level 11 Delphox right now, right? He wants to be aggressive. He wants to jump in over and over again. Hoopa is gonna score 40 points, putting Amaterasu into a small lead again, while Regielekki's getting defended.
Nice. And yeah, Hoopa making some plays here. Plays that I really even forgot could happen. But that's one of the huge advantages of this Pokemon is you're able to move your team around in some really exciting ways.
Yeah.
Feels like Exodia's team fights are really incredible, but there's a lot going on the side of Amaterasu as well, obviously. Delphox is online right now. It's level 12. Their Blastoise has been incredible. Blastoise is actually probably the star of the North America side.
What is happening down here?
Garchomp. I have no idea. They're just continuing to fight Blissey.
Blissey just wants to get Unite move back up, so just scoring some points. If you die as well, or you get knocked out, you also get Unite move recharge. But it means he's not up for this fight right now, so Amaterasu with the 4v5 advantage going through this fight, and they're still taking Exodia with 1 member down. They're going to look for maybe some Chaos Radius upwards, going to land, Big Blow's going to shove him away, and Blastoise is dropping super low, takes a boost out attack from Mew, but it's going to live for now. Is Hash maybe going to Unite move? This is going to be the Rayquaza fight already? No, it's not going to be. Exodia, even with the 4v5, still take down the Regirock, and we have currently a tie in points.
Wow. 203, 203. 10 seconds left until Rayquaza. Both of these teams getting ready for it. A level 14 and 13 on the side of Exodia. We've got a 13, 13, 12 on the side of Amaterasu. This is so incredibly close. We just have to see who wants to start this fight. Big Solar Beam right here. Roland actually taking another boosted. Moving back. Wow, they all make it through the portal just in time so that nothing hits them right here. Every single member of the team gets to reset as this fight is still just being poked out, Chris.
Now the Delphox is going to start making work, and Mystify after Mystify is hitting into Flame Charge. Blissey Unite goes on Torrenta. Can they keep Torrenta alive? He's dropping under half HP, but the Bliss Assassin should be enough to keep Torrenta alive. He's going to get knocked out by the Urshifu Unite. Is he going to live? Is he going to live? Another Mystify comes through, and Torrenta is still alive right now with the Focus Band. It's going to stay alive. Ancient Power is being charged up. They're going to try to chase on. What a wonderful serve by the Mew, knocking Delphox into the team of Exodia, and they take down the most important member of the side of Amaterasu. Now looking for the Rayquaza. Scythe is already on it. Slowbro's going to get dropped. I think Exodia is going to take this unless somehow Ludo can make it here in time. Looking for, does he have another Surf Hydro Pump Steel maybe happening? But no, Rayquaza is going to die in time, and Exodia is going to take the Rayquaza on match number 3 after winning a team fight. What a wonderful serve by Mew, winning the team fight, getting Delphox in, and now they're going to roll to the right side. Torrenta's going to score 100 points, and I think that should hopefully, I mean, it should be it. That should be a Jake.
It should be it. Yeah, they're moving into their main goal here. This should be at 497 now to 203. GG.
Wow.
Exodia taking an insanely good fight there at the end. I love the reset on the side of Amaterasu. They just weren't able to make anything happen. And now we actually got to see Exodia's Tyranitar really do something in this game. They prioritized it. They gave it the experience they needed. They united it with Blissey. They united it with Eldegoss. They did everything they could to keep it alive. Huge fight and huge win for them.
They finally pick up the Blissey as well, and they were like, I mean, I think Amaterasu got caught off guard by them picking Blissey. And it ends up in Exodia taking a win with the double support Tyranitar team comp. Wonderfully done. I mean, not a lot of KOs in this match, I have to say, right? Very, very low amount of KOs. But enough for Exodia to just take it home. 58,000 on the Tyranitar, 66 on Scyther. And they move on towards the losers final now. They're going to face either GT or Ascendant next.